Ukraine will not be reviving its plans for signing a pact with the EU after the bloc failed to convince President Yanukovych during the Eastern Partnership Summit currently in effect in Lithuania. That's as mass demonstrations continue to take place in Kiev. And ultimately, the protesters are against the government's decision to shelve the pact with Europe. Thousands have joined rallies in the heart of Ukraine, with the opposition issuing calls for a nationwide strike and even pledging what they call a Euro revolution. The EU-Ukraine deal was due to be concluded at that summit in Vilnius. It's where RT's Paul Scott is right now.
Since Kiev announced that they would not be signing that association agreement with the EU, one of the interesting questions has been how would European leaders respond? And last night we got a little insight. We saw European leaders and heads of state arrive on the red carpet for an informal dinner on Thursday evening, and cameras were allowed in to capture those meetings, the first meetings really between European leaders and President Yanukovych. Now, he was clearly coming under pressure. You can hear the Lithuanian president say, but if you sign the agreement, while German Chancellor Angela Merkel says to President Yanukovych, we expected more, we being the European Union. Yanukovych then can be just about heard to defend his or justify his decision to Merkel, saying the economic situation in Ukraine is very difficult. We are facing serious threats, and that appears to be one of the main stumbling blocks and one of the reasons that Yanukovych is standing so firm. The 600 million euros that are on offer from the EU and the International Monetary Fund as part of this deal is just inadequate for Ukraine, so says President Yanukovych at this moment. He says that offer and that figure left his country feeling humiliated. Well, of course, the precondition of allowing jailed opposition leader Yulia Tymoshenko to Germany for medical treatment was something that was never likely to be approved by the Ukrainian government.